All right, everyone, welcome to MRL F1 round 6 here at Imola. I got my co-commentator here with me, Gibbsy.
How's it going today?
It is going. Watch some good Tier 5 racing. Sad that we don't get some actual F1 cars on track in real life, but this will definitely do. I think we're in for an exciting race.
We very much are. Have you seen any pictures of the actual circuit?
Yes, it is.
It is insane.
Yeah. It's good that they
I'm,
didn't
if you give
race.
George Russell his 2021 Williams, he might have taken pole anyway.
Right? All right, while we got everyone trying to load in, I do not have your camera again, Gibbsy.
No? How about now?
Nope.
It's just gone now.
Yep, just on this screen. We'll figure it out. For some race notes, let's look what we got for race notes. So it's one of 6 counterclockwise tracks in the F1 calendar. Overtaking is notoriously difficult. Everyone already knows mixed weather conditions. That's usually always at Imola. You get a lot of rain. Drivers to watch: Echo Alex, Pete, and Jim just raged. Pete has been saying that he thinks he's losing the championship battle here.
I don't think so. I think Pete's gonna have a good chance to win today, especially if he can put it on pole. I think he'll be able to easily run away as long as he doesn't spin. For Echo Alex, he just needs to be consistent, stay right behind Pete all the way through, and just try and finesse him with the DRS at the end.
For sure. It'll be interesting. Well, we got cars starting to go out on track. There is a poll up for you guys on who you guys think will take pole. 2 different kind of polls, just saying. Yeah, your camera keeps going in and out.
Do you have your Discord open? Like, to where you can still see it on your screen?
Oh, there we go. So anytime I bring up chat, oh, there we go. I got it. We're good. It was my fault. My fault. Leave it to Colby.
What do you think the qualifying time is going to be for pole?
Mid, low 16s.
Yeah, I'm going to say pole is going to be a 16.
16 flat?
0.89.
Okay,
that's my prediction.
That's pretty specific.
Yes, it is.
So Sinai is going to be the first one going out here on a flying lap. Oh, nope. He went into the pits. Odd. It's going to be Turp Charles as the first one. Oh, so Sinai must have had a... That is right. He had a quality ban. I think he had a quality ban.
I do believe. Possibly. I'm happy to see Ace back out in the field. He's one of our Tier 3 reserve drivers. He's pretty quick for being one of the reserves. He used to race in MRL for a couple seasons in Tier 1. Due to work scheduling, he's not able to be a full-time driver.
Some info on the screen. I am slacking there. 5 place grid penalty, full town.
Uh-oh.
If I'm full town, I'm going into the pits and retiring right there. See how Charles takes the chicane. That's the perfect amount of curve on the second part of it. You don't want to take too much. The ride heights, well, on any of the setups I've used here, the ride heights are always really high. So you can try to take as much of those curves as possible. It's Good traction out of the last corner.
It's very temperamental with your setup based on how you have your suspension. You can run up to a 10-6 setup with very soft anti-roll on both the front and rear, just to give yourself some more rear stability. Or you can have that lower front ride height and have some front anti-roll to give yourself basically the same rear end stability. Plenty of different combinations to choose from.
And that is all gibberish to me. I can't make setups. I struggle with it.
Really?
Yeah.
On F1 2023, I'll give you a rundown on setups.
Bet. I'm down.
Do some coaching for some setups too, maybe make some money.
Right.
That'd be nice.
I'll pay for setups. Is that
MRL
good?
coaching.
So your guy Ace that you were commenting on sitting on provisional pole with the 17th flat. Times are definitely gonna go lower than that though.
Jim just sitting right behind him. 17-1. Herb Charles is 17-5. Pogs is 17-4, putting himself in third.
If Jim just raised some pogs, they're usually about the same pace everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Lollipops going on a flyer. He's a little tentative through sector 1. Goes up into the hairpin. Good out of there. Zohan takes divisional pole to 16.9. What do you say, a 16.8 what?
That's 16.087.
0.87?
Yes.
I'll forget that again by the time qualifying is over, but
Surprised to see a lot of people not out on track putting in a lap yet.
yeah, I'm putting in a banker right off the bat. I was having trouble in a practice race yesterday where I kept invalidating and spinning, and I got to put one lap in. Lollipops at the P2 with a 17 flat.
Very nice.
It's good to see from him. And the only person out that's actually on a lap is Homer, but he is invalidated.
Pete on his out lap, no.
Oh yeah, it is out.
Just coming through the sector 1 timing. Still has a full lap to go.
Who are you on?
I am on the Pete.
Championship leader. Pete likes to stay.
He's starting his lap.
Pete likes to stay pretty down on himself, but he is faster than he thinks he is, for sure.
I do agree.
If he cleaned up mistakes, he'd be back up in tier 3 if he cleaned up mistakes from last season, because he was up racing with the front group last season, but he would just make mistakes.
Yeah. Clean up those little errors and consistency will improve.
Nicky G coming through the chicane. He had a better first part of it than the second, which hurts you all the way down this straight.
You basically want to tap that inside sausage curve and miss the second one coming out on the exit. To give you best exit.
Opens up the DRS. Up into P3 with a 17 flat.
Just 3 thousandths ahead of Ace.
So the top 11 are separated by less than a second.
9 tenths.
Insane. And Pete is in a wall, speaking of mistakes. And
That's
there's an
unfortunate.
Alpine parked right next to him. I don't know who that is. Oh, and they have a whole group of cars coming by.
That is Terp Charles.
I hope nobody was on a flyer right there.
I do think a couple of them were on flyers.
Yeah, that hurt Night Ninja's lap for sure. He's about to come out of the last corner. See if he jumps in the pits or goes ahead and finishes it as a banker. Didn't hurt it too bad. He's 17-0. So the poll says that Edge is going to take pole with 38%.
I am gonna have to disagree with Edge taking pole. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, he's starting his flyer right now, as we speak. Well, go ahead and stay on board
Jump
with
on
him.
board. Yeah. Just got a little bit of tow from his AlphaTauri teammate coming down the straight. That's gonna add at least 1, 2 to 3 tenths up on him. Bring him up onto his lap. Very beautiful exit. Got the power down extremely quick down into 5th gear.
Well, we went off track and didn't validate him.
Here's with Powers very early as well, coming up the hill. Purple sector 2. Kiss My Axe has a 16.895 currently on pole.
It is a tier 5 driver coming up.
Yes. Gwenfro with a 16.942. I was doing some practice laps with Kiss My Axe earlier. He was following my lines and stuff like that, along with a couple of the tier 5 drivers.
Edge on pole by 300.
Also with a 16.869.
The only person on track that has yet to set a lap is Pete with the spin.
Still plenty of time. Still got 6.5 minutes almost.
Ginger's ready to
You
set
guys-
the purple sector 1.
Ooh, there you go. If you guys haven't already, please like and subscribe. It's very beneficial to grow the community. You're very much appreciated. We're almost at 200 subscribers. Last I checked, we only needed 2 more.
Jim is half a second up on his time. I put him at a 16.6.
Jim just raged. Absolutely blasting those timing sheets.
I think we hit the 200 subscribers in the tier 5.
Did
stream.
we?
I think we did. I think I heard Semtex say something about it. So we appreciate it. To everybody who supports the channel.
Very much.
16
Jim just
4.
raged. 4 tenths ahead of Edge at second. Absolutely blistering quality time.
That's going to be faster than my quality time in tier 3 for sure.
He probably saw Kiss My Axe go on pole and he's like, no, 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 no. Rage quit, getting into the 16s as well with a 16.902.
I didn't see that. That's a good lap.
The other Red Bull of Lolly
He's
is
4
at
tenths up.
17 flat.
He's up 4 tenths up on his time. He went off track. They did not invalidate him. But he definitely lost time right there. He was 4 tenths up.
He's still 4 tenths up. Nope, just a tenth and a half down. Does put him above
he
his
lost a
teammate.
lot of time going off track back there.
We have 7 drivers all split by less than 3/10.
Great. Did Kayla just crash or did she just retire in the pits?
I believe she retired in the pits.
Mickey G's on the in lap. Those are coming through this chicane. Really squirrely. He did have a purple sector too, but I think he lost at least 2 or 3 tenths in that chicane.
Echo Alex coming around the last corner now.
And Sozo is glitching all over the place.
Ooh, Echo Alex putting a P3 with a 16.7.
Stay on board with Ace. Watch his flying lap. See his top speed when he hits the braking zone at 207. There's a lot of that
Very,
sausage
very
curb. Oh, he
fast.
invalidated. But I know he took a lot of curb there.
His tires are still relatively new. He can just back off, regain his ERS, and go for the next lap. Alright, still 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
Homer in the Aston Martin, about to come through the hairpin. Could have got on the power a little bit earlier and used more of the track on the exit, but I mean, still kept it clean. He's definitely going to be up on his top. Come through Aqua, misses Apex. See what his time's looking like at the timing line. He's up 8 tenths. Took a lot of that first sausage curve. Into the downhill braking zone. This is one of my worst corners on the whole track. That downhill braking zone kills me every time. Coming to the line. Improved by 1.3, but it's only good enough for P17 with 18.5.
Piss my axe up 3/10 in the purple sector 1.
Imagine if he takes pole in tier 4.
I bet he will be ecstatic.
I bet Jordan would be pretty ecstatic also.
Oh yeah. Keeping it right on the edge of
It's
the
going to be
grip.
close. Oh, he got it. 16.355.
So it's clear by a 10. Very, very nice. I jumped on board with Jim Just Rage because he is on his again.
I just jumped on him also. I don't know if this hash is going to cause him any problems.
Very possible.
Because this hash is also on his flyer, so he doesn't have to get out of the way. Oh, Jim spun in the aqua, and the hop spins right in front of him. So the best Jim will be is P2. Yeah, Nicky G. He's up 3/10 on his time.
Ace has ran out of gas.
Oh.
Pete on his last ditch effort to reclaim pole position. Did not see what he got in sector 1.
Who are you on board with? You said Pete?
Yep.
And he jumped in the pits. Lolly tops and validates. Edge is spun around. Everyone pushes to the limit, try to get every last 10th out of the car as they can. And I think Pete ran out of gas also. It looks like no. I don't know what happened.
Guess he didn't like the lap.
I believe that's it for everyone.
Zohan is on his lap still. Never mind, he is not.
Yeah, they're all coming in.
Yeah.
So we have a reserve that's a full-time Tier 5 driver moving up a tier and taking pole by over a 10th.
Very good work from Kiss My Axe.
And I was co-comming Tier 5, and his race pace was really good too. He was in the front pack basically the whole race. I don't know
That's
how
awesome.
it ended, but yeah. I would say he puts in so much practice. He's improving every day.
Yeah.
I mean, as a Tier 4, Tier 5 driver, I mean, a lot of them have. You can tell the people that put in the practice and people that don't, for sure.
Oh, 100%.
And that's why I have fallen down the Tier 3 rankings, is because I just don't have time to practice anymore.
Yeah, it's getting to that point with me. I've been very busy the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, we've had my son's birthday, the wife's birthday, a bunch of stuff going on, so.
Yeah.
I guess we could have did a rundown on
Yeah, we definitely could have. Definitely
Slack it. I am not here today. I'm telling you.
I am not either, dude. I slept for like 15 hours last night or something crazy.
Oh, must be nice. Get the Red Bull support hat on. I forgot y'all looking at my bald head.
We're gonna run down the order real quick. First place we have Kiss My Axe. Second place we have Jim Just Rage, followed by Nikki G, followed by Echo Alex, Turk Charles, Edge, Lollytops, Rage Quit, Zohan, Glenfro, Night Ninja, Ace, Pete in 13th, Zoso in 14th, Pogs in 15th, Quick Tongue 16th, Fnatic 17th, starting in the back, hopefully to get through the pack undamaged. Homer, sign on, and to finish us off, Cool Town and the Haas.
To be fair, Kayla will definitely make up positions. She always does.
Oh, yeah. She always does, for sure.
And we are at 5 lights. And they're out. The McLaren jumps up to... Oh, they're going to go 3 wide looking like.
Jim Just Rage falling back to 4th place already. Battling with Turp Charles as the McLaren of Echo Alex gets ahead going into turn 1 and 2.
Oh, there's a Mercedes.
Ooh,
gone.
Kiss My Axe.
Kiss My Axe.
Spinning out due to cold tires. That lets Echo Alex get ahead. Nikki G in 2nd. Jim Just Raged holding down 3rd, losing a spot to Nikki G. Turp Charles also up into 4th. Lollytops and Rage Quit both gaining a couple of positions. Zohan up a couple as well. Ace already up 2 positions. Pogs up 4. Up into the top 10 now.
Yeah, there's Sector 2. It's Ace
so,
and Gwenfro.
Very unfortunate.
Wings look intact. Looks like they might be alright. Zohan getting a run on Andy. Coming down the hill, but he tucks in behind. Makes better of it.
Fnatic all the way up to 14th already. Pogs, our big gainer in the first lap, up 7 positions already. up into 8th. Echo
Here
Alex
Pogs
got a
go.
brilliant start, up 3 positions up in the first. Kiss my axe all the way down into 15th.
Zohan and Andy gonna go side by side in the fast chicane. Andy just backs out of it smartly. It's a tough place to try to go side by side.
It's very hard to overtake and with these small straights and stuff as Pooltown spins out again. But you really want to use this DRS for its full effect. In the one place you got it, you want to basically just try and get closer and closer throughout the whole entire lap and really get it done on that one straight into the hard braking zone.
Yeah, everywhere else on the track it's dangerous to pass. Like, you're taking a big risk.
Very much so.
Because anywhere off the racing line on this track, it just puts you in a bad position.
Yes.
I think Fnatic just let Kiss My Axe by. And we're 3 laps in, and all 20 drivers are still here. It's good to see.
Jim's just raised, being able to hold a half-second gap to Nikki G. Nikki G seems to have a little bit of a mistake and has started to lose Echo Alex. Already using almost... Nikki G has almost used all of his ERS already, sitting at 16%, while Echo Alex is still at 80.
Jim behind him on 35.
Definitely using up a bit of ERS.
Jim went off track. Pooltown spun again in sector 3. Now Zohan spun in the middle of sector, or at the end of sector 1. So it looks like our top 5 are just breaking off in the pack. Going to go off on their own race.
Nikki G is definitely starting to lose Echo Alex.
Yeah, he's going to be under pressure from Jim here because Jim should be getting DRS right here. Yep. I don't know if he's close enough to make the pass. He will definitely get up to him now. Pete gets by Night Ninja. Keeps up into P8.
Night Ninja getting back past him.
Pooltown with 10-second penalty. He is not having a good start to his day.
Sign on all the way up into 11th already.
With the quality game. Go on to DNF to sector 1.
He looks like he hit a wall.
Ace is in the pits. Left side wing damage. That's going to be a full safety car.
Yep.
Well, that helps out Pooltown and Ace, so lets him catch up. Well, Pooltown's just cutting corners. So he almost hit the safety car. Alright, so any big surprises? The Kiss My Axe
really any big
spin
surprises,
was
everybody's...
about it.
Yeah.
I think the best team standing we have right now is the Alphas of Jim and Pogs.
A very good team.
Well, the Ferrari, the Alphas, and the Rebels.
What tire is everybody on?
It's about split 50-50 with hards and mediums. You have a couple down at the bottom that have already probably switched tires. That have already switched tires, but at the beginning of the race, it was
Alex is
about
on the
50-50.
hards.
Yeah, and up front, so he's sitting pretty right now. Where did he? seconds. He started in 4th. That's actually a pretty bold strategy, starting in 4th place.
He probably got a very good launch and was able to just power ahead above.
I'm just saying, like,
Maybe.
with how I normally do it is if I'm about 7th down, which this season I have been, I always start on the harder compound. But if I'm up front, I start on the softer compound, because basically everyone up front does, and you just don't want to get that bad start and lose a bunch of positions off the bat.
I just start on the harder compound so I can get a faster second stint. Make up all that time.
Right.
Because they'll be pitting before you, so you can just pull that gap a little bit more. And then pit.
Cooltown gets 3 seconds under safety car. He is up
Our
to
first
13.
penalty.
No, he already had 10 seconds for corner cutting. So he's at 13 seconds.
Oh my.
Yeah. That's why I say he's not having a good outing. A Haas team principal is not going to be happy. But, I mean, some people just have problems with certain tracks. I'm the same way. There's some tracks that I just... Like Silverstone, everyone loves it. I've always had problems with that track.
Me too.
So this should be the last lap under safety car, and we should get back to green. So I'm still watching Pete. He's up in the P9. I forgot where he qualified.
Yeah, we have the McLaren sandwich.
Big sandwich. Yeah, like Bob just said, big sandwich. So Pete's up 4 positions. And he's fighting Echo Alex for the championship, am I correct?
Echo Alex having a very good start to the race. The first 4 laps, able to get ahead of Guess My Axe, who spun on the very first lap. I think corner 3, put the power down a little too fast on those cold mediums. Able to just pull away from Nicky G, and Jim just raged. Fortunately, we had Zohan crash into a wall after turn 4. And, or turn 3, I should say. Right off the safety car.
That was the last thing Echo Alex wanted, was a safety car. He was trying to pull that gap. And he is taking off. He caught Nicky G out. Oh, and he spun. Rage quit.
Creating several big gaps.
Oh, there's carnage at the back. A lot of people spun out at the back. Quick Thumb and Pete are fighting. Well, they were. I think Quick Thumb must have got a little sideways because he let Sign On by also. Pete making another move around Night Ninja. They bump tires. It's good hard racing. And Ninja's later on the brakes, but having to use more track to go around the outside. And Pete gets the move done up in the P7. Nicky G is all over the back of Echo Alex. Is he going to try it into the chicane? Oh no.
Equal on the brakes. Side by side, giving each other room.
That was actually really clean for that chicane.
Nicky G giving just the perfect amount of room, letting Echo Alex have that inside curve, but Echo Alex seeming to have let off through the chicane, giving the space to Nicky G.
Oh, Echo Alex have to walk in on the straight in that little kink.
A little bit sideways, but saves the freight quickly. But under, losing a lot of time to Nicky G.
Trip Charles and Jim just rage. Trip Charles gets around him. going down into the hairpin.
Sign on into 8th.
Oh, something happened to Pete. He spun. Back into P18. 19.
Very, very unfortunate for Pete.
No wing damage, though. Well, no visual wing damage, anyway. Echo Alex looks like he's going to have DRS coming down the main straight.
Yep, I just got kicked.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh, Lord. I hope I have you added on EA.
You should.
Wow. There you are.
I'm gonna take a quick break real quick.
You're good. Nikki G was pulling a little bit of a gap out to Echo Alex, but Echo Alex just closed it back up. We have these two pulling away from the rest of the field by about 2 seconds, so they're going to be in a race of their own here for a while. They got Kurt Charles, Jim Just Rage, and Lollytops in their own little pack. The Pogs is looking to come up on the back of them very shortly. See if Jim can get this move done with the DRS down the main straight. He has no ERS, but neither does Turp. Turp has drained his battery completely. Signing on the back of the Night Ninja. Thought better of the move going into the first corner. Signing has quite a bit more ERS than Night Ninja does. There's a yellow in sector 1 that is rage quit with a spin again. It's going to knock him all the way down to the back of the field. Sign-on seems to be a little bit faster than Night Ninja, just can't find a spot to get by him. And it's pulling up all these cars behind also. We'll have the DRS, and Night Ninja is completely out of ERS. Gets by him. Is the other Williams coming with him? Quick Tongue? No, thought better of it going into turn 1. Jim Just Rage did get by Turp Charles down the main straight. Night Ninja coming back at Sign On. Night Ninja 3-second time penalty. Probably went too hot in there with the battle.
That's
like
now 4 laps in a row. Somebody has spun on the exit of Tamburello.
Yeah, Andy's done it a couple times. I believe that was Sozo.
Yep.
And there's another one. Cool Town. I think people just try to take way too much of that curb on the inside. And you can't.
I completely agree.
If you eat,
sacrifice your exit of turn 2, you get a wider line for turn 3,
right,
which gives you more power down the straight.
You can take it full throttle as long as you don't eat too much of that curve. If you touch that inside curve. And Nicky G just took the lead away from Echo Alex. It should be about time for these hards to start outperforming the mediums, though.
Winpro has DNF in Tamarello again.
Same spot, everybody.
Getting in contact with Edge, I do believe.
There's no safety car. Or VSC or anything.
It's very weird.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes. It's from a different incident. There's a house.
Mowing down.
Oh no, it's Pool Town getting out of the way of everybody.
Oh.
He was getting lapped, so he just moved to the side and he's getting time penalties for getting out of the way. You have Fnatic going around and going on the inside of Homer into the chicane. Homer had to back out of it. The Pool Town's disqualified. And Homer let Ace through also. And then Echo Alex just got back around the outside of Nicky G for the lead. These two just keep going back and forth. Lollytop's getting a way better exit. Dangerous Rage. Tamborello, that's right. I always forget. I'm not good at remembering names of corners.
I am not either.
Aquaman or Raleigh, I always remember that one. That's because I think in real life this would be one of the scariest corners in the world to take.
Why is that?
I don't know, it just seems like you're going downhill into it and then it seems like it bends right at the apex of that corner where you turn around and go back uphill. I just think it'd be scary as hell. At 90 miles an hour, it'd be sketchy.
That's fun.
Oh, it'd be fun. I'd do it. Nicky G's gonna have DRS on Echo Alex on the straight again, see if they switch positions for what, about the 4th, 5th time? That's gonna be close. We'll try to go around the outside. Done at the corner. And Kirk Charles. Oh, he jumped in the pits. Like I said in qualifying, we have Ginger Rage and Pogs, same pace, right with each other.
Yep.
They're really good.
China up 13 positions, up into 6th.
He's improved too. I remember when he first joined MRL. He has definitely improved immensely. Guess my Axis made his way back up into the top 10 after lap 1. His spin knocked him all the way down to the bottom.
Probably gonna be switching positions here again.
Yep. Ginger's Rage just jumped into the pits to go on to his hards. Ace is another 3-second time penalty. Edge just got a 5-second for speeding in the pit lane. That puts Kayla up into the top 10. But she's gonna have to pit.
Jim just Rage getting out in front of Turp Charles coming out of the pits.
That has to be upsetting for Turk Charles because his tires are warm and he's behind somebody with cold hards.
Yeah.
Just losing time. Guess my ooh, that was a good save coming out of the chicane. Nikki G's not gonna get the lead back on the straight this time. He was 9/10 down at the beginning of it. Those hards are probably starting to be way better than
G's
the
on
mediums.
mediums. Yeah.
Yeah, if you watch him, you can see him struggling with the tires.
He's very much struggling as Nikki G just goes a little bit sideways coming out of the exit there.
Ace just got 10-second time penalty. He's up to 13 seconds.
As they are now lapping.
Oh, there was a
Echo's
McLaren. Oh,
teammate.
okay, that's what it was. I was just watching. I saw a car sitting on the side of the track. Nikki G might get it back. Side by side in turn 1, turn 2. They almost made contact in the 2. They kept it clean. There's another car spun around at Tamarella. Hogs into the pits. He came out behind Turp. So he lost some time staying out longer while his teammate pit. So now everyone's starting to spread out, starting to get big gaps in between people. And there goes Nicky into the pits to go on his hards. This is the time when Echo Alex is going to want to put the throttle down, put his head down.
Echo Alex should be able to just dive into the pits now, theoretically.
Yeah, just do 14s on the medium, 14 laps on the mediums.
Yep.
Yeah, Nikki G took those mediums quite a ways. Probably longer than I would have. Once I started losing time on him, I would have been in and off of him. Echo Alex lapping his teammate again. Nikki G came out behind Fnatic. Lollytop is trying to get around Nikki G. Nikki G's on those cold tires, not helping him out.
We're gonna be losing a lot of time right here.
Yeah, it's just help. These guys are helping Echo Alex out by holding Nikki G up a little bit. Came out into traffic. And this is like a 5-car, 5-6-car DRS train.
Yep.
Simon and Night Ninja jumping in the pits. I'm curious to see when Echo is going to. You think he's holding out for sauce?
Very possible.
Because mediums, you think he would came in. There goes Fnatic into the pits. Ace with another 3-second time penalty. He's up to 16. He's gonna have to watch it. He's gonna be getting disqualified soon.
Yeah, he is.
So Nicky's gonna have to sweat Jim Just Rage and Terp behind him. Because if they get in front of him, I think he's already lost out to Echo.
Yep.
And Ace just retired in the
Rage
pits.
almost spins it, but saves it.
That let Terp around him, and it let Nicky G put a gap. So that mistake by Jim just helped Nicky out in more than one way.
Kiss my axe in second place again.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have to pit again though, because he pit on lap 1. He's on 15 lap old hard, so he'd be at 22
seconds
laps
ahead of. He can do it.
Yeah, I mean he can stretch him out. Let the people see your pretty face. I completely forgot about switching that.
You're fine. Menu, by the way.
Oh yeah. I always forget about that.
Nicky G still within 4/10 of Lollytop. Turf Charles falling back a little bit, so same with Jim Just Rage and Pogs.
So there's Echo and
Echo Alex
in the
is
pits.
now diving
Yeah.
in for mediums. And that lets Kiss My Axe go up ahead of him on those old hards. How big of a gap does Axe get? Alex is now out of the pit.
He's gonna be on his cold tires, and Lolly and Nicky G are not far behind.
Not at all.
Sinon just got around Pogs. Puts him in an Alfa Romero sandwich.
13 seconds is the gap to Echo Alex from Kiss My Axe.
The Echo Alex is about to be flying on those new mediums. "12 seconds in 11 laps. Very doable.
Very, very, very doable.
Yes, I mean, I think Nicky G getting caught up in the traffic helped Echo Alex out a lot with that too, though.
Very much so.
This battle for P5 has 4 cars in it. The Turp Trials, Jim Just Rage, Sinon, and Pogs. Turp Trials is completely out of ERS. He was at 0. So is Jim Just Rage. Sinon doesn't really have any, neither does Pogs. So Echo Alex has brought that lead down to 9.5 seconds.
I think I just got checking again, but I think it's going to be within 4 laps to be fighting for the lead.
I mean, he just went from 9 seconds down to 9.5 down to 5 in a couple turns. Chris Max had a big mistake. Lose 4 seconds and then a half a lap. Nicky G's been trying to get around lollipops. Oh, because Max jumped in the pits. Nicky G around the outside of Lolly in turn one. Lolly's later on the brakes, holds him off. That was brave on the brakes right there. Terrible camera angles. There we go. Nicky G has to clear Lolly if he wants any shot. But then he also has a time penalty. So it's basically Echo Alice's race to lose.
Can I get another invite, please?
Yeah. There you are. Ooh. Lolly had a mistake, and Nicky G almost ran into the back of him. Night Ninja and the Alfa Romero sandwich, as we've seen quite a few cars be part of that sandwich today. Night Ninja's all over the back of Ginger's race. She's probably going to get him here with the DRS. Because they got a better exit also. Will you invite Chris Max back? He just said he left a second.
Got him.
Oh, and his AI just pit. That's
Oh,
terrible.
no.
Yeah. I don't know why his AI would pit again. He just pit. That's terrible.
That's very unfortunate.
So you're going to come back and you were in 10th and you're going to come back in 15th, 16th? Yeah.
He's not going to be happy about that.
No. Pete up in the P11.
Very nice.
Kind of damage limitation at this point. Nicky G's trying to fall off the back of lollipops. And Edge is caught up to the back of Pogs and Jim just raged. 3 seconds. So the main pack is closed up pretty good here. We did have some pretty big gaps there for a while. Seems like everyone's
Yeah, we
caught
still
up
got
with each
some
other.
good 1 second gaps. Echo Alex is starting to run away with it.
Well, Lollipops has actually been putting in time in the Lolly. Lolly was like 4 seconds behind him about a lap and a half ago. Edge is going around Pogs in the main straight. Put somebody else in the Alfa Romero sandwich. He's gonna get around, might get around quick time before turn 1. No, he doesn't have the front lights, straight line speed to catch him, even with the DRS. Oh, he gets a better exit out of MRL though. Now he just gotta hunt down Kayla. 10 seconds and 5 laps is a lot to ask for though.
I don't think he's going to get there.
Well, plus he has a time pen that Kayla doesn't, so.
Yeah.
Might be Pete's first race of the season outside of the points. As a championship leader, I think, as the way it stands now, I'm pretty sure he would lose the championship lead. There go Alex.
I do believe so.
90 around Jim, 57. Nicky's got to try to start putting a gap to sign on because he'll lose out on that place. He'll lose out on the podium if he can't pull that 3 second gap.
Very unfortunate if he does lose it. Sign on. It's had an incredible race.
Absolutely.
Starting from 19th, all the way up into 4th. About to get a podium position.
And the race is basically quieted down. Past couple laps. Simon's actually catching on Nicky, so looks like Simon's in for a podium if he can keep it clean. Like you said, with the quality band starting from the back, cannot be upset about that. Nightman's got another 3 second time penalty that puts him up to 6. He would drop back quite a ways if it was to finish on this lap.
Yes, he would. I also just got kicked again.
Gotcha. Lollipops is within 1.8 of that go out. Well, just jumped back up to 2. It's about 2 seconds from the go Alex. Oh, Lollipop almost lost out last corner. He's definitely going to lose the position here to Nicky G. Homer's got 5 seconds for an orange and blue flags. Well, Simon's looking to take advantage of Lollipop's mistake at the beginning of the straight. He goes deep into the hairpin though. Fnatic just got around edge for P9. And then Pete just got around edge for P10, so Pete is actually looking at a point.
Very nice, very nice.
So if you're Lollipops, do you push Nicky G right here, knowing that he has that 3-second time penalty, or you just keep it safe and think more defensively
Well,
for
considering
Sion?
you have 4 tenths, 5 tenths behind you, kind of want to keep putting pressure on Nicky G to get past him and hold up Sion.
Oh, Sion's got a way less downforce. Oh, tire touch.
Or lag.
Yeah, one of the two. Oh, Sion. Oh, what a catch. He almost lost it out of Tamarillo. This car was almost completely sideways and he caught it. Oh, what happened to Sion? He was going in a straight line and just went in the grass. Did he? No damage. I don't know what's going on. He might be lagging or something. But he was in a straight line and he was in the grass. Unless his tires are on fire. I don't know how old his tires are. 12 lap olds. They shouldn't be that bad. And then he just cut the corner of the chicane. Ooh. Got 5 seconds. It is falling apart for him here at the end after a great...
What has happened to him?
I have no idea. Does he race on wheel?
I wonder if his wheel disconnected and he has to race on controller.
That is what it looks like.
That's what it's looking like right now.
Oh no, that is terrible. He's had a great day, and it's all gonna go to shambles like this. Turp Charles is about to get around him into turn 1. Is Night Ninja 2? And Night Ninja gets around him. Oh man, that's tough for him.
Very unfortunate for Sion here today. Commentator's curse striking again.
I feel bad for him. There's really no other explanation rather than his whatever his input is was messing up.
He's racing fine.
I don't know. Like I said, the wheel might have been just freaking out. Something. Ooh, the Ferrari Night Ninja. Ooh, he bumped it back to Turp Charles. Got a little bit sideways. Gonna hold up all these cars behind him. You got a 5-car pack right here. Meanwhile, you got Echo Alex coming down the main straight to take the win. Nicky G in P2 on track, but Lollipops will get the P2 off him due to penalties. Nicky G will stay on the podium. We're gonna have Turp Charles in P4, Ginger's Rage in P5, Pogs in P6, Night Ninja P7, Sion across in P8 after starting dead last. Kayla looks like she's gonna come around, get those 2 points for P9, and Pete will cross the line in P10. It's looking like, but he will drop due to time penalties behind Edge. And Edge also just got the fastest lap on lap 31. So he'll double his points. Quick Tongue in P12, Andy in P13, Kiss My Axe in P14 after starting on pole. Sozo, I lost the menu because it went away. Sozo in 16th, and I don't remember who's going to ask. Kayla is the driver of the day. Your car pit again, Kiss My Axe. When you disconnected, your car jumps into the pits.
See if we can get our top 3 finishers into an interview today.
Hello?
One second.
All right. Dude, what a fucking race, man. Oh my god.
It was very much indeed.
Jeez Louise.
Toby, are you set up for an interview, my good sir?
Yeah, I have it.
Sweet. Nikki, off the start, you kind of dropped back behind of Nikki G and Kiss My Axe. What were you feeling off the start watching Kiss My Axe burn out of Tom Borello?
Me, I mean the start was tough. Alex came right ahead of the top 3 at the start, so I was a little worried at the beginning, but I mean the only thing that got me really was the time penalty. I was feeling really good towards the end. I was closing the gap on Alex, but yeah, I mean I had the time pen. I think Lally pitted early for hards during the safety car, but he got in front of me after I pitted, and then I was kind of fighting him for a while, so. But yeah, I'm happy to be on the podium. My first podium in MRL, so pretty cool.
That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, we definitely noticed that. Like when you pit and you came out in traffic, we were like, "Oh, this is not good for him." We're like, "Echo
Yeah.
Alex is loving this because it's holding you." We saw you get held up for a while.
Yeah, man, I got held up by some traffic coming in. I was like, I should have waited. I definitely had a couple more laps to wait, but I was sliding a little bit, and I feel like it might have been the right time, but. I came out into a few people and I was like, this is going to really cost me. But I was even surprised I was closing the gap towards the end. I think right at the end I was probably 7/10 within Alex, but nothing I could really do with the pen. And then just, yeah, didn't have any more left.
If you had a couple more laps, you probably would have made the pass on track.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But that was fun. It was fun racing, for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a good race. You definitely deserved that podium today, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Well, Nikki, thank you for joining us today. Very good race, finishing on the podium, and congrats for your first one in MRL.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Oh, I guess we have Lolly. Lollytops is coming up next. Lolly, how you feeling after that race, finishing and battling off Nikki G?
It was great because I raced, I believe, 4 races, and 3 of them I've been crashed. So, like the first race, I could do it pretty well. No safety car, well, just one. So I felt confident, and pretty nice race with Nikki.
Yeah, you guys left each other room. Very nice and respectful racing. You had a very nice undercut on him there to finish it off on the last stint. Were you having anything go through your mind finishing off the race?
Well, actually, for the undercut, I was trying to protect myself from, I believe it was Jim and somebody else. I actually don't remember quite well. So I was more about protecting myself than either undercutting Nikki, because I think he was like 4 or 5 seconds ahead. So when I saw I was with him, it was like I was impressed. I didn't expect that.
There at the end of the race, were you more worried about? I forgot who was right behind him. It was Sinon, no? Sinon was right behind you. Were you more worried about being defensive towards him, or did you want to get the position on track against Nikki?
No, I was definitely more worried about Sinon because I remember he had medium tires and he was fast. I remember he was like 3 seconds, and suddenly he was 2, and suddenly he was 1. So yeah, I actually defended quite hard against him, but I don't know if he had a puncture or what, because he suddenly lost a lot of time.
We don't know what happened. It looked like his controller disconnected or his wheel disconnected or something, but he was all over the place. He started going off track, and yeah, we don't know what happened to him.
Oh man!
But great race, man. I appreciate those points for the Rebel team.
Yeah, no problem. Let's do it again next week.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations on your podium, good sir.
Thank you. Good.
Next up, we have Echo Alex. Echo Alex coming away with... Oh, no, he left. You get up here. You get up here, boy. Echo Alex coming away with P1. How you feeling after that win?
Feeling good. I think I got kind of lucky at the beginning of the race. How they, I was managed to go like P, P2 right away, and then I think he spun or something, P1, and then I took over. But I think I got lucky too, cause Nicky, uh, he was behind, I think Lally or something his name.
Yep.
So I think he was keeping him behind, cause he's fast.
Oh yeah, Sinon was catching up to Lally, and they were battling for P2 for the longest time, slowly catching you as well. But
Yeah, so I
off the start, you had a very, very excellent start to catch up, get into P2, and Kiss My Ex, spinning out in Tamburello,
yeah,
really
so
set you up for a good race.
yeah, that set me up really good. I didn't thought I was gonna get on the podium or anything, but after that I was like, oh, I got this.
Right, and
I,
like we were talking about with Nikki, the pit stop rotation, when you stayed out a little bit, and he pit early. He came out into traffic,
Yeah,
and they held him up for a good ways.
yeah, that's why I stayed. I think like two more laps after they called me for pitting. I was like, I want to make a gap so I don't come out in traffic.
Right, very smart
So
move.
that worked out really good. And then I've been hearing you guys saying that I need to save my ER a lot. So I was trying to manage that because I know I've been wasting it too soon.
Well, there towards the end of the race, they started to catch on you, to close the gap on you. Were you feeling any pressure there towards the end?
Uh, well, I was lucky that I've been hearing you guys, so I save a lot of the ERS, and I was managed to kind of keep a gap there. But I think a few more laps, and Nicky will catch me. He
Right.
was fast.
yeah, watching you guys battle was very, very fun to watch. Just watching you guys pull that gap to 3 seconds, 4 seconds, five, just bouncing between the positions down the straight. That was very, very fun to watch.
Yeah, it was really fun and really clean racing. A little hard, but clean at the end. So I enjoyed that little battle. Too bad, he got traffic. Good for me that I was able to keep
Yeah.
P1.
Right.
Yeah, he came out in the traffic and he got held up at least 2 to 3 seconds, and you were able to come out with that gap to warm up your tires.
Yeah, I did, and with the clean air, something else.
Oh, a clean air on Imola is probably the best thing to have.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah, it's true. So yeah, it was a good race, and you know, I'm happy that I got P1.
Well, congratulations on the win, man. Good points.
And with that, I do believe you are leading the championship now.
You are.
Oh really?
Yes, you are.
Because
Oh nice.
Pete finished in P11, so he didn't get any points this week.
Oh okay, nice. I had a rough start of the season, but we're picking up good points now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, Echo Alex, thank you very much for joining us today, and congratulations on your victory.
All right, thank you guys.
You enjoy a good one.
All right, thanks.
Toby, what a beautiful race that we had today.
It was a good race. I enjoyed it. Everybody be sure to go over and check out Tier 3. I'm about to hop over there and be racing. The lobby is open and the streamers are in there, so they should have the stream up. At least getting it started. So hop over there and support the Tier 3 guys. Hopefully it's as good of a race as this one was.
Very much so.
And
thank you guys for joining us today. Don't forget to join us in 2 weeks because we have this next weekend off, I do believe.
Yeah, it looks like it. I didn't know that.
Yes, we do. Our next weekend is off.
Oh, it's Memorial Day weekend, ain't it?
Yes, it is. Join us back on June 4th. We'll be racing around Spain.
Good track.
Very good track.
All right, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to help out the community, help us grow.
Very much appreciated.
All right, well, we'll see y'all in 2 weeks, June 4th for Spain.
2 weeks.